My name is Casey, and I'm going to tell you the proper way to wash your hands. How would you feel if one of your loved ones died because of what he ate at a restaurant? Because unsanitized hands had touched it. At restaurants in Redwood, California closed down because Constance Williams, who was 53 years of age, died by food poisoning. According to hygienist website, county health investigators believe that the bacteria may have passed from an employee's unsanitized hands to improperly stored chicken or beans, or may have been present in vegetables used to make salsa. One day, my family and I went to Arby's. We went to order food, and while we were waiting, a guy in the back was preparing meals. While he was handling the food, he sneezed into his hands, wiped them on his pants, and then went back to handling our food. It was disgusting. It is also very disgusting when someone goes to the bathroom and does not even bother to wash their hands. I have seen people do it. It's terrible. That's why I have done this research on the most important subject. It also bothers me when people sneeze, especially in small areas and if they do not cover their mouth. I had an experience where this lady at the grocery store sneezed twice all over the little packaged tomatoes, like the little grape tomatoes. She didn't even cover her mouth. I could not let it go without saying something to her. I basically stated, "You're the reason why people like me and others get sick because you sneeze all over the vegetables and just don't care." Also, I'd like to explain to you why hand washing is so important when it needs to be done, when and what you need to do about it. As the saying says, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I also believe that hand washing every day keeps the doc away. Keeping hands clean prevents the chance of colds, flu, and other diseases. If you have dirty hands and you are picking your nose, the germs from your fingers is putting bad bacteria into your body, and more than likely you begin to have a cold. I dislike when someone comes up and shakes my hand, and while they are shaking, they explain how they've been sick all week, sneezing, coughing, throwing up, and you could have stayed at home. You didn't have to come out here and tell me this and come shake my hand. And you definitely don't need to be out and spreading all of the germs to other people that don't want to be sick. According to what American Society of Microbiology said, hand washing with warm water and soap can greatly reduce the chances of spreading or getting germs. The American Society of Microbiology showed in 2000 a study of how many men and women through a survey said they washed their hands. 97% of females stated they wash their hands. 92% of males said they always wash their hands. The total of percentage of males and females that said they wash their hands was 95. The American Society of Microbiology showed in 2000 also a study that those 7,836 adults being observed in public restrooms, that 75% of females actually wash their hands and 58% of men actually wash their hands. A total percent of 67. From 95 that say they did to 67 that actually did. The 7,836 adults were observed in public restrooms in 5 cities. In those cities, New York had the lowest percentage total. You may argue that you use hand sanitizer and it is 99% effective at fighting germs. Well, Dr. Barker suggests that you may be doing yourself more harm than good. Using hand sanitizer is better than nothing, but it kills the good germs as well as the bad, leaving your skin vulnerable. Even though many Americans fail to wash their hands, does not mean you have to. Let me quickly go through each of the steps to properly wash these lovely hands. First, you wet your hands. You should lather the soap in your hands, rubbing vigorously for 2 minutes or more is very important. You should use warm water to rinse your hands. Proper drying is equally important. Best to use a blower, the air blower, than paper towels to keep the germs off your hands. You should turn off the faucet with a paper towel. Being wise and washing your hands daily can help you have a healthy life. Hand washing helps keep your whole self clean. Hand washing helps prevent you from getting diseases, bacteria, all the other gross things that we don't want. There are so many diseases out there. For instance, hepatitis. You got to be careful. The way to prevent sickness begins with you washing your hands with soap and warm water. I think we can all agree that it is worth the small investment of the time to prevent those diseases from spreading from one to the other. I believe that hand washing is very essential in life and it should be a daily habit. You shouldn't even have to think to wash your hands. You should know when you go to the bathroom, come out, wash your hands, dry them off. And before you cook, wash your hands. Before you eat, wash your hands. Period. Wash your hands. Today, I told you how hand washing is so important and what you need to do about it. I'm asking each and one of you here today to practice living healthy by washing your hands properly. It's such a small thing that has a big impact to keep all of us safe and healthy. I'm willing to do my part. Will you do yours? Thank you and bye.